It was good, y'all. I'm Exec Prolific, and recently, there was scandal. Of course, once again in the Vatican, there was a corruption scandal, but this time it involves a woman. Uh, Back in 2013, they hired a woman named Francesca Chaouqui, and basically, she's pretty, I guess, somewhat pretty, and basically she was 30 years old and the youngest member on the influential 8-member panel. uh, so it's like that's a really big role, and mind you, she was the only female in that 8-member panel. Now it's like she has a professional background in public relations, and she was hired as to help Pope Francis with with budgeting and accounting, uh, and tasks of that nature. Now, what it is that the Italian press immediately jumped on some of her questionable social media activity. Like she basically tweeted about Pope Benedict having leukemia, and then another cardinal basically saying that that cardinal was corrupt, and Chowkey then said, this is her excuse. She said that her account was hacked. But then another time after that, she pretty much had pictures come up online about her, in semi nude, in a semi nude outfit with her then boyfriend, who is now her current husband, and that those pictures was put online, which are basically pictures that are not decent for the kind of position that she's in the kind of organization that she's a part of, as you can imagine. And basically all of this, because it's still a big controversy. It wasn't a scandal. It was just a big controversy that this young woman, is a part of this organization, and that was just a big milestone alone. Then all this social media stuff started causing all this talk, because you're supposed to keep a low profile and keep a clean image, which she clearly wasn't doing, blaming hackers for her postings online. Anyway, recently, last week she was arrested. She was finally arrested for leaking confidential documents to a pair of Italian journalists. So now, of course, she's been terminated from her position. But this is what I want to say. When you are one of the first females to get into situations like this, or one of the first anythings, if you're the first whatever, you're the first gay person, the first black person, the first white person, whatever, to do something or get into a position, you got to think about people that come behind you that is the same as you. When you get in these situations and you mess up big time, like Chowkey did, Francesca Chaouqui did, all you're doing is just telling this organization or whatever organization you get a part of or whatever movement that they should never ever consider somebody from your party, your group, your gender, your race ever again. Because look at what happened with this first one person. And it's just crazy to me that she would allow herself to fumble the ball so flagrantly. Anyway, maybe this was a part of her grand plan as to get in so she could put these documents out, or maybe, who knows. Leave a comment below what you think about the whole situation, what you think her real motives were, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.